Exposing the worst celebrity scammer.
There have been hundreds of celebrity scams, millions stolen from fans, and as we've shown on this channel, some people will promote almost anything if they're paid without checking what it is, which has created an industry of celebrity scammers we're going to expose today, who not only scam the fans, but fool the celebrities into launching tokens with their name on it.
The reason why I'm in crypto is because somebody scammed me into it, and they get pulled in by somebody that is scamming them, and in turn, the audience gets scammed.
No amount of due diligence on this little could have prepared us for forged wire transfer documents. No amount of due diligence could have prepared us for the level of fraud this individual perpetrated.
That is Jason Derulo and Caitlyn Jenner. And they're just some of the people that claim they have been tricked into promoting coins that were later rug pulled.
I don't believe that.
Although they all say they were victims of the same person.
We got zero. There's no rug pulling here. It's a little boy from India that pulled the rug, okay? Sorry, little from India. And I refuse to say the name.
This is a person named Sahil. You know, at the time, I
know Sahil well. Well, I know of Sahil well.
Yeah, at the time, I had no idea who the hell that was. It was somebody that had 1 point something million followers, so it added some credibility to his name, you know?
That's right. Sahil Arora was the villain of celebrity promotions. If you heard his name, you were probably already rug pulled. And Sahil even gave advice to people for how to be like him.
Just rug.
Scam?
Rug again. Extract liquidity. New charts, sell everything in one clip, dump on every single one of your followers.
Sahil, you moving on, you moving up, you in Dubai now.
And then repeat the whole thing again.
What up guys, it's Rich the Kid. Yesterday my page was hacked and a coin was promoted on my page without my knowledge.
What?
By Sahil.
And keep clicking, and keep extracting, and keep rugging.
Yeah. Sahil is cartoonishly villainous. I wouldn't have been surprised if he cackled while telling everyone to rug pull, which is why I was surprised to find out that Sahil has recently changed his tune.
I just have a question.
Okay.
Is it too late now to say sorry? Can we try one more time? I've been trying to reach out to a few people directly and just apologize for things that I've done. Rugs, the plays, the manipulations. I just want to say I'm not hacked.
What?
My Twitter is not hacked. It is me. It's hard, but please forgive me for being bad. I'll try to fix it. I'll try to fix issues with every single one of you that I have had. I'll try to fix everything.
Did you refund everybody's money?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
is he doing that as a joke?
Apology aside for a moment, do you know how bad your reputation?
Like, wait, hold up. Is he probably getting death threats? Like really bad death threats because he messed with the wrong people? Did he probably fully change his ways? Or, oh my god, I just realized something real quick. I thought I got this. Or he's joking, like he's trolling. Because nah, man, I don't like scammers, like that. Hell no.
Has to be for your apology to be the thing people think you're hacked for. He literally had to show his face and say, guys, it's really me this time, while apologizing for fraud. And maybe that's why Sahil decided to hop on a call with me to prove that he really is sorry and to confess to what he did. Now, is he sincere? Is he looking for more fame? I'll let you decide. Either way, today we're going to expose a celebrity scam from a different angle. Normally, we uncover things by talking to victims. This time, we're talking to the villain. But first, I need to give a legal disclaimer. I'm about to talk to Sahil about crime, fraud, prison, and I want to make it clear that in light of recent events, it's now my new position that I believe crime is probably legal in America, or at least the kind we're talking about. I certainly don't want to defame any innocent criminals on this show, so I'm changing my legal disclaimer in light of recent events and also selling merch to get the word out. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We've got two comfy designs here One, which is like a celebration, like I can't
Crime
believe
is
I got
legal,
away with it.
embrace the
And then our
void.
second shirt is, of course, based on my face every time I think about this. Crime is legal. It's also the reaction of, I imagine, a lot of people. So we'll be selling these for the next 30 days. You can get those. We sell merch once a year. As you know, it's a limited pre-order and then it's gone. All available at coffeezilla.shop, coffeezilla.shop. So with that out of the way, let's get started.
This is the biggest reason why people don't like crypto.
All right,
because the people
let's
like
talk about Sahil,
the
starting with
fraudsters.
how he got into rug pulling.
Rugging just kind of became like a habit. When I started seeing the money, it just kind of came to me that, you know, this is fast, this is quick. I mean, let me just extract as much as I can. I kept doing that. And I really didn't care. I didn't really look at the opportunities that were coming my way. Like I had all these big influential people, and then eventually I kept burning one after the other. I burned Caitlyn Jenner, I burned Coffeezilla, Jason Derulo, the list goes on, it's endless.
Can you explain sort of the MO of how this all worked? So let's say somebody like, I don't know, I guess Caitlyn Jenner was one of the famous ones. Let's say Caitlyn Jenner hops in your DMs. Give us the breakdown of how this stuff works.
But yeah, so 3 years ago, I was working with Justin Sun directly. So I was kind of doing celebrity endorsements for Tron. And there was a huge spat between SEC and Justin Sun, which kind of happened because of the celebs. And I was the guy
I
who
think
was
some people
brokering all
got
those deals.
people got in trouble for that, a lot of trouble.
Yeah, so Lindsay Lohan, Soulja Boy, Lil Yachty, MKBHD, all these people. So I was the guy who kind of brokered all these deals for Tron.
Quick pause. I actually fact-checked one of these claims. He says MKBHD promoted TRX, Tron. Turns out he didn't. He actually did the opposite. He exposed it on a YouTube video.
So I get this email. So this one,
Oh
so
my
they just wanted
God.
to tweet and that they already have participation from Lindsay Lohan, Amanda Cerny, Neo, Lil Yachty, and more. Okay, what is the campaign for? And it turned out it's for Tron, a cryptocurrency that they're, I guess, paying people to tweet about. The more I read into this email, the more sketchy it is. They mention they need to make it look like it's not a sponsored tweet. And then they linked 3 example tweets.
So yeah, I'd say that's a pretty substantial difference. And it's worth saying, in light of this, that you should take everything Sahil says with a grain of salt. It's
100%.
hard to know where the truth ends and the bragging and self-promotion begins.
Tron was paying me heavily for that, and that's how I kind of built these celebrity relationships. And Caitlyn Jenner was one of them. So when I suddenly started exploring Pump Fun, last season, I kind of just cold called Caitlyn this one night, and I told her that, I have something for you. I want you to make a tweet. Just tell me how much you're gonna charge me. So she gave me a number. And I said, okay, I'm going to pay you this number. You just have to make a tweet. She didn't know that she's actually launching a coin, or she's kind of promoting a coin in her likeness, and she had no idea what she was doing.
Oh my God. Wait. What was the amount? Do you remember how much it was?
It was $50,000 per tweet.
Damn!
15,000.
80% split.
50.
Oh, 50.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amount to be determined.
Okay, but Caitlyn has no idea it's her likeness.
She had no idea until it dropped. So it was $50,000 sum for just an endorsement tweet for nothing. I mean, she literally thought it's just a crypto project that's
Are
endorsing.
you serious?
So she dropped that with the whole Trump handshake image. And because, elections were really booming, I thought that politics things were
Hey,
really
Combo!
fun. So that
How
was
you
the whole idea
doing?
behind doing that. And then
Take over to
then when
bed.
the coin
Thank
launched,
you. Combo
people started
breaker.
flooding her DMs. It got really wild.
Guess I have it
was
on
like
PC
talk
now?
of
Oh,
everything
nice.
overnight. It was like,
Wait, why did it say combo level 1? Oh, combo level 1 and cheap. It didn't show your name like last time. Thank you for the bits. I guess I can have it on PC now. There you go.
the biggest runner. And then eventually, Caitlyn's manager, Sophia, she started
my
calling
God.
me up, and she's like, what did we just get into? And then I explained to her. I was like, listen, I was experimenting. I paid you that for the tweet. I didn't really expect this to go all the way to 50, 100 million market cap. But now that it's moving up so fast, I have supply. Do you guys want supply, or do you guys just want me to pay you the money that I extract from this and give you a cut and you just move aside with it? we were in the middle of this discussion, and it was like going on back and forth. We were negotiating on the numbers, and I was seeing the
Thank you for the
market cap
bits!
go up. And while we were in the middle of these negotiations, I kind of just dumped. I kind of dumped my whole bag. And she thought that I'm holding tokens still, but I kind of exited from my positions at the same time. And then she started fighting with me.
Do you remember how much it was
Oh,
for?
it was a lot of money, I bet. It was a lot
A
of
little
money.
over 200,000. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it was
yeah,
literally 6 or 7 hours from the launch.
So Zahil basically tricked Caitlyn Jenner into promoting this thing without knowing really what it was. It's a similar story to what he says about Jason Derulo as well.
Crazy.
Jason Derulo was like,
Yo, what up,
What is this?
Buttercup? Oh my God, communities. Yeah, thank you for sending for the bits. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my God, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Oh my God, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Now, if anybody comes by that got gifted a sub, I will add them into the bar. What are you doing right now? Working on my stickers, and I realized that the feet look weird, so I'm gonna fix that right now. Yeah. So yeah, you're actually right. You did tell me you're on PC. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah. So right now working on stickers for Anime Expo, guys. We have a very tight schedule to finish a lot of projects. That's why I'm doing a bonus stream right now, up to like another 2 hours and a half for this. And then I'll stream later on tonight, guys, to continue working on these projects. So that's what we're working on right now. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That means by the way, guys, that means we are 6 subs away. 6 subs away, and we will do a color pencil art piece. A color pencil art piece with my new messed up, disgusting hand. It no longer looks hamish, but you know, looks it's crazy how like flat or like I don't know, bumpy it looks compared to this, right? You know what I mean? Like, oh man, I haven't really looked at it until now, and I'm like, damn, does it really look like that? Look, the lighting's bad, all right. To be fair, sorry. Be safe out there. We'll see. Oh, by the way, guys, I will let you guys know it may be canceled. There is a small part. There's a chance it could get canceled. All right. I do want to let you guys know about that because what's going on right now, and we don't know how long the protests are going to be happening. We don't know how long, like all this crazy stuff could be happening, guys. So there is a small chance that the event and Anime Expo could be postponed. Or be canceled altogether. Here we go. Sorry. There you go. My bad. All right, continue the video.
And I was like, I
Of
just
course
want you
you
to do a
did.
tweet. This
Yeah.
is basically examples, references. Jenner, Iggy, Bobby Alto's story. I was like, yeah, are you game? And he's like, what is this? And he was probably the most, I didn't understand because he's really done things in crypto in the past, but he kind of really fell with the whole narrative I gave him. I was telling him that it's basically a casino and it's a referral code that goes on the casino. So it's like an online gaming platform. And CA is basically a referral code which kind of goes on the online gaming platform. And people use that as an affiliate. And he kind of fell for that.
No way,
and he was
dude.
like, all right, cool. How much you gonna offer me? I said 100,000. He's like, 350 or we don't work. And I was like, that's steep.
No way,
And
dude.
Yeah.
So Jason Derulo got tricked to do a scam crypto coin, but he didn't really do a lot of his research because, they will pay you a lot, bro. These people are insane because they will pay you off a lot of money, man. Like a lot of money. Just do a quick tweet of crypto, dude. It's messed up the people that accept that, but they'll pay you a lot of money for it.
This was steep. And I was like, okay. And when I texted Jason, I was like, listen, I can do the wire. It's not gonna hit you today. It's gonna hit you on Monday max, but I need the tweet out today. He's like, you do the wire, I'm gonna make the tweet as soon as you do the wire and give me confirmation. I said, okay, cool, that works.
Tell me you
I
didn't
gave him
cancel the wire.
confirmation I'm getting there. So I gave him a confirmation of the wire.
Wow.
He made the tweet, and that's the
No
reason he hates
way,
me the most in the
dude.
world.
Now, in case you're not following this, I'm pretty sure saying you're going to send a wire, sending confirmation, and then canceling it with the intention of scamming someone, I'm pretty sure that is a type of fraud. But we'll hear Jason's side of the story as well.
He sends me a message. He's like, it has to be this weekend. I'll send you the receipt of the wire. So like, you no worries. So I send that to my business manager. I'm like,
Now you don't know this guy. You don't know Sahil
From Adam.
You've never read about him. You've never seen. You don't know the links to Iggy and
zero. Send me 200 grand, supposedly,
to promote a gambling app.
to promote a gambling app.
Okay.
So anyway, so I decide, cool, like it's probably legit. But I asked my businessman, I was like, what do you think? And he was like, yeah, the receipt looks great. Like, yeah. When I get off the plane, I'm getting all these messages, you scammer.
On Twitter.
Yeah, like, what did you do? Then my friend Ray calls, he's like, yo, what are you doing? You can't work with Sahil. What are you doing? Like, this is crazy. And I'm like,
I didn't even see a hype train. What? Yeah, my hype trains are low because okay, look, I know as a streamer I should promote to monetize my stream. I don't really. The only thing I promote monetize on my stream is subscriptions. Because that's where I could keep track of people who subscribe to me and do like the monthly drawings and stuff like that. So I have everything low on my stream. On my Twitch, ads are very low. Trains are very low. Like everything's very, very low to like the lowest as possibly can, because I want people to have a great experience on my stream. And again, like I said, I've been like working behind the scenes right now to like really up my stream when I'm done with these art preps. Like I have so much fun stuff to work on and do on stream. It's gonna be really fun. Twitch didn't do the pop out thing though. Really? It should have. That's weird. Huh. It was there for like it was already there. Huh. That's so weird. It usually is on top of the stream that says that. I don't know. That's very weird. Huh. Well, it is on beta too. 6 at Twitch. Yeah, that's very weird. We'll see what's going on with that because it is on beta too. But but the hype train it's not on beta. It was the other thing. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. It was on my screen. I should have shown you. Like I should show you, but it was on my screen.
So what had
Weird.
Sahil done? He told you that it's a gambling app. What had he done?
So there was an entire Jason coin created. So that link that he sent me said Jason whatever pump.fun. Had no idea what pump.fun was. And that link was a link to an entire Jason coin.
So you thought pump.fun was the gambling app?
I didn't know what the hell pump.fun was. I just thought, I thought it could be the gambling app. I didn't even think that far.
So what was the tweet? What did you actually tweet?
It said, let me take you dancing. I asked him to send me like what he wanted me to say in the tweet.
Now, let me say here, I find this part a bit tricky because on the one hand, yes, a heel should probably be in jail for doing some of this trickery and fraud, but this level of irresponsibility by Jason Derulo to have seemingly no idea what he's tweeting about for $200,000, and then his fans get scammed and he goes, oh, well, I guess I was wrong. It's just so stunning.
Yeah, it's like
dumb.
not my fault.
But
bullshit.
I'll let Jason and Sahil explain what happens next because at this point, Jason realizes what's going on and tries to turn the tables.
He makes the tweet, and the minute the tweet happens, the dopamine runs up to 10 million. I rug it in one clip. So at 10 million, I rugged it in one clip in like 15 minutes or so.
Wow.
It fell all the way down to like 800,000, 700,000 market cap. And then Jason texted me. He's like, yo, I just landed. My phone's blowing up. What the did you do? And I was like, I launched the coin and it went to 10 million. I rugged. And yeah, this is the CA. And he's like, how much do you still have? And I was like, I have a little bit, like I have like 5% or something left in my other wallets. He's like, give me all of it and I'll run it for you. Like, you buy back again and I'm gonna push this with you. If you just told me at first that you're doing a coin in my name, I would have pushed it more and we could have worked bigger.
Since he scammed me, I devised a plan to scam him to try to make sure that he was out of the coin.
But to scam the scammer.
100%. So if I was gonna put more money in after that first little bit that I put in, I had to make sure that he was out. I hit him up and I was like, yo, like, okay, look, let's do this again, but this time let's do it the right way. And he was like, okay, yeah, you're right. Let's do it the right way. I was like, okay, yeah, I got this motherfucker. I'm like, how many coins do you still have? Just give me 75% of it. I'll tweet again and I'll start tweeting and like we'll make this thing like really go the right way this time. And then he's like, oh man, I gotta have some skin in the game, and that's too much, man. I think we ended up at like 50% of whatever tokens that he had, right? So my plan was to get as much as I could from him into the pot wallet.
That's
wallet
crazy.
That I would never touch, obviously. And I would put that in there, and then I would make him sell the rest of his. And the way that I thought that he would sell the rest of his is if I just said, all right, you, I ain't tweeting shit. So
Which is what you did.
Yes, which is what I did.
Yeah.
So that he would be like, oh yeah, he's not going to be a part of this
I
project
saw that
anymore.
message. I saw that message where you said, I ain't tweeting you ain't tweeting shit.
Yeah. so that, you know, he would sell the rest because he didn't think that I was going to be a part of it anymore. So he can at least get his last hurrah. You know what I'm saying?
And he's like, give me 1% more. And then I gave it 4%. And then he literally said, he's like, yo, I just scammed your ass because you thought you tried scamming me. So I kind of took the coins back from you. Now I have major supply. And then he's like, f it, I'm not doing your tweet. I'm going to dump this. And then I said, all right, cool. I'm unbothered. I already sold at 10 million. So yeah, even if you played me with like 4% of supply, it doesn't really do me shit.
Wow.
And then I woke up like 6 hours later. Jason Derulo was rallying up to Jason Coyd on Twitter.
Now I'm making it my life's goal to take this to the moon. So if you with me, let's
So
go.
you trying to
He was
scam people
literally
too?
super engaged into it. He was blowing the shit out of that coin.
Last 24 hours was crazy. The next 24
What?
was crazy. Family's growing fast.
It went to 30 million when I woke up. So I woke up 7 hours later, it's 30 million. One of my wallets had a 10 sol purchase at 200,000 market cap. I woke up and that wallet was automatically at $300,000 value. I woke up, I sold immediately at 30 million market cap. And then I called up the guy and I said, did the wire go? And he's like, no, the wire didn't really go yet. Like, it's gonna hit on Monday. I was like, is there a way we can reverse it? And he's like, yeah, I can do a chargeback. I was like, let's do a chargeback. And then we did a chargeback on the 350 that we were initially giving him.
That's bad,
Just because
Wow.
Yeah, but you made over 350. You made over 350 on that coin, right?
I made over $1 million on
So why are you refunding that wire?
it. Was
Yeah, 'cause he's
it
just a
was-
bit of
yeah,
fraud.
Yeah, the dude tried to finish me, and I was like, you don't really. I was arrogant. I was like, you don't finish the finisher. So I was like, let me finish you more.
I will say it is breathtaking just how many celebrity coins there were, and
Yeah, it's so crazy how like these meme coins are still happening to this day, man. Like the biggest one that happened recently that I know of was Trump. He's a piece of shit that like did like a meme coin. I actually let me rephrase that. I don't know if it was actually him, but when they did the Trump coin and the what was it, the Mala coin, whatever it's called, bro, it's like crazy how these meme coins were like really blown up within like these past couple years, and people are still like gambling because again, these meme coins are set for gambling, guys. The way it works, and I learned about this, is the way it works is pretty much like you invest on a coin and you try to get out quick as possible to make money and profit of that coin. People are not investing on these coins because it's gonna be a great investment or it's gonna be a great project or anything like that. No. People are gambling. These meme coins are meant for gambling purposes because people are, the way it works, like I said, it's like you see a coin, it's brand new, you go in as fast as possible. As soon as you get into it, you get out quick and you make your profit, or at least try to make your profit, or you take a loss. It's like a new way of gambling now, man. It's like, oh my god, dude, it's insane. Oh my god. Wait, what? 10 subs? Oh my god. Thank you so much for the 10 subs. Holy shit. What? Thank you so much. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the 10. Get the subs. We reach your sub goal. Oh my, all right. Well, that's it. All right. Well, all right, here we go. So what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna plan a color pencil art piece. And I already thought of an idea. I'm gonna remake a luchador character, but a more detailed luchador character. If you guys don't know, I've been wanting to get into luchadores again. Like some designs for some character designs. Again, that may not be the final design. It may not be the final design. It's just some ideas. Like I said, I've been thinking about this already, right? And so I do want to recreate or create a brand new character with the colored pencil pieces. I think we're really great. I think we're really fun. And yeah, I will see be able to make it for sure. I'll be rusty a little bit, but or maybe a lot. I don't know. Let's be honest. But I think it's gonna be extremely fun. I think it's gonna be really really fun. But thank you again so much for attending the subs. Here's the character that I'm gonna remake, by the way. I've been wanting to like recreate them for some time, and really push them into like I think it'd be really great, like just like an awesome character to push into like the people, to you guys and all that. Again, I have an idea how I'm gonna recreate them. It's gonna be some similar, obviously some similar designs, but way more detail. Like, yeah, I am excited because these are colored pencils I have. I'm pretty sure. If I don't, I'll just order some new ones. No big deal. And yeah, so you can see like these are colored pencils that I made, and I cannot wait to show you guys. Oh, actually, I can make this bigger. Sorry. Um, right here. So yeah, these are some color pencils I made in the past, and I want to make them again, guys. So keep a lookout for that, guys. We are gonna start working on some sketches for that. I want to say after anime expo we will work on the color pencil piece because I did not expect to like get this done by this month, like the sub goal. So I really really do appreciate it. So we'll do it after anime expo. The first design we do will be the color pencil art piece. Like we'll do some sketches throughout this month. If we do have extra time this month, I'm working on it this month. All right, guys. But yeah, thank you again so much. I cannot wait to work on this. I really cannot wait. I miss color pencils. I really do. So hopefully we could still make them. If not, well, at least we'll know. But I'm gonna do my best to give you guys some awesome art piece. And like I said, this is an idea right here, but we have other ideas that I want to work on because again, I haven't designed new characters in some time, or at least for my own personal design characters. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. I am super excited. That big emote. This was the first time I made one of my own emotes big. I forgot how good he did. Yeah, those emotes are good. Yeah, good detail too. I love the color pencil pieces I got from you before. Yeah, I mean, I love them, man. I think my color pencils are really cool, honestly, because like the way people really like them because everybody says I make them like stickers. You know what I mean? Like I was like one of the people that kind of like made like these solid, very solid colors. And the way the way the technique of color that I did was like I never overlapped the colors too much. I never overlapped them. That's how I got the solid color, guys. If you guys want to know how I get solid color like that, I never overlap the colors. I never blend the colors. I never did that. The way I did it was like I made shapes and then I fill in those shapes. That's the way I did my color pencil pieces. The Prison Mononoke is one of my favorites, probably. Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites too. I think I still have a couple of them. A couple pencil art pieces. Like I said, thank you again so much. Like honestly, thank you, thank you. I will try my best to make these color pencil pieces awesome again. All right, back to the video.
and
but
how much
thank you so
backstabbing
much.
was involved.
Like, wow. Thank you,
We'll
thank
go
you.
through a few of them though right here. Didn't you do Bobby Althoff at some point? I saw her.
I did Bobby Althoff. I also did Aiden
Bobby
Ross
Althoff?
directly. He found out he blocked me. I'm still blocked. So,
Oh, Aiden?
Wait, how'd you?
Wait, Aiden, you tried to scam Aiden Ross? Aiden, a promo team for 100K? Sup, bro? 200, my engagement is killer. 150, I'll wire and give confirmation number now.
he found out he blocked me. I'm still blocked. So yeah.
He was very smart.
How much did
He
you
was
pay?
very
'Cause
smart.
I think Bobby did like what an Instagram. That's the girl who did an interview with Drake or something.
Bobby Althoff, I spoke to her directly. I offered her $60,000 for a tweet, but she didn't have a Twitter, so we did a story with just to see it. That was my first time trying see on Instagram, seeing if it works or not, and that did good too. But then so I kind of didn't really pay her the whole thing. So I kind of paid her 50%, and I said I'll pay you the rest when you post. She posted. The coin started going good. It was like a 2 million market cap. I rugged it, and then I didn't pay her, and she blocked me after finding out that it's a coin.
Now, I did try to fact check this
Wow.
with Bobby Althoff. She did not respond. Aiden Ross did respond. He was mentioned
Okay.
as well. He said,
Coffee, hope you good. F that scammer. Get that scammer. I don't scam over here anymore. Let's be friends.
F that scammer. Hope you're good. Let's be friends, Coffee. Now, good news, bad news here. Bad news, we're not going to be friends. Good news, I am going to defend Aiden Ross here, which is a sentence I thought I would never say. Because Aiden Ross did not do a coin with Sahil. You said you did Aiden
Yeah.
Ross? That
Yeah.
seems... I don't remember that.
I did Aiden Ross. Yeah, it was really silent. So I hit Aiden Ross up on Instagram. We had a little chat. He asked for big money. And
How
I was
much?
like, I couldn't believe
Oh
much?
my god.
$1 million for a tweet. And I was like, okay, that's big for me because I'm just starting up. I mean, I'm just new money, so it's big for me. So I was like, $500,000 is much, but I really need to run this. So I had an army of people by then in my, like 15,000 plus people in my private, like in my public group. My private was like 3,000 whales. So I was like, okay, I can LARP it. So I kind of took screen records of that chat, posted up in my public, ran an Adam Ross token, and I sent him like 1% supply, which he never really touched. And then when he realized that I literally launched a token while talking to him, he blocked me. Like he didn't say anything, but he blocked me.
I see. You were basically saying you launched it, but you didn't want to pay the $500,000. So you just said like, oh, Aiden
correct.
Ross is Aiden Ross's coin. Get in.
It was a LARP.
So yeah, Sahil seems to be weirdly proud of even coins he didn't get the person to directly endorse, like Iggy Azalea, Aiden Ross. They never ultimately promoted anything with him, but he still mentions them as if he's proud of it. He's also proud of even people who promoted things for like seconds that he was involved in. Floyd Mayweather, for example.
That was very controversial. And that was actually proof of power that kind of went down on Twitter that day. I remember, if you look up chat, if you look up on the feed, you'll find it. So Floyd Mayweather, I called him up and I said, and Floyd, everybody told me, I told my group that I'm doing a Mayweather coin. And everybody in my group said that, this is not possible. Floyd cannot do a crypto thing. He's burned by the SEC. He would not touch crypto.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He's done NFTs. He's done crypto. He's done it all before. He's even been, he got hit by the SEC.
He was back. Yeah, because the central coin thing, he was restricted from doing crypto. But then I was like, I have a way out. I can make this work. I know I can make this work. It's the same story. Social media managers, pay them a big amount of money. They're gonna make a tweet, delete that the same hour. Nobody's gonna know. It's not gonna be there. So that was basically my convincing point. So now what happened was,
so he knew, but just to be clear, he knew what the plan was. He was going to have his social media manager do it to give him plausible deniability, basically.
Yeah, correct, right? Yeah. So he was in the loop.
Okay.
Now we were.
This is why like don't ever worship streamers, content creators, celebrities, or anybody. Like don't ever like buy a product from a content creator unless you're like they are known to be very trustworthy, of like they always like promote a product they believe in, and they do the research on. For example, one content creator that I looked into and I'm like, oh okay, he's like legit for me personally, is Maximilian, dude. He never, bro, he in the way that really like changed my mind about him was like he turned down a ad promotion for Fortnite. Like he turned that down. And they were giving him a lot of money, a lot of money to do it, especially on the peak of Fortnite. But he decided not to do it because he's not into Fortnite. He doesn't play Fortnite. So he was like, yeah, I don't want to do it because that. And then he's done that multiple times. He's turned down money of things that he doesn't believe in, like he doesn't like really get into or anything like that. So I was like, oh, okay. So like those are like some of the streamers that I really believe in of like the product they sell and all that. Not like Miskiff. Like no offense to him, but he does anything to make money, right? Which hey, all good kudos to him. I get it, streamer. You know, gotta make that money. But it's like yeah. So it's like I'm like oh like no, I'm good because again, the product he promotes is not a product he believes in or actually uses or anything like that. And I'm like okay, yeah, dude, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like there's like am I really gonna look into this product or I could be end up scammer, it's being a scam thing or whatever, you know, kind of thing. I'm not saying he scam people. I'm just saying like the product could have been that. And so yeah, so it's like that's what I'm like people need to stop like do your research. And just because a celebrity promotes a product does that mean the product is good, right? Like that's in general. By the way, guys, if we get to check out my store, I have stickers and prints for my StarterCon drop, guys. If you guys want to get them, it's limited edition, limited prints. So once they're gone. But I will let you guys know there are times that I will bring some of these prints back, if it has to go with the theme. For example, Full Metal Alchemist print. I may bring that back with the Anime Expo drop, guys. So yeah, so like stuff like that, we'll bring some of the prints back, but it's always gonna be a limited amount. I do about 30 to 20 prints right now. I don't do that many. I don't go that like hard on these prints right now. So we're gonna do limited drops because that's how I want to do now. That's how I want to do business now. So I don't do overdo the prints. I don't I have more room to do more variety prints, stuff like that. So that's the plan. The stickers are very limited though because I don't make the stickers, guys. I order them. So and I only ordered 15 stickers a pop, like no 10 to 15 stickers, and that's it. So yeah, if you guys want to check it out, guys, it's limited drop for the StarterCon. Get them now. And yeah, I'll be adding more free wallpapers soon, guys. What up, Shadow? How you doing, dude?
Trying to be very low key with it. We were trying to be very, very low key with it. Now the thing is, just 4 days before the Floyd drop, I did a Rich the Kid drop, and I burnt Rich the Kid entirely. I didn't give him a single dollar for the launch, and I made like 150,000 or 40,000, something like that from that launch. And Rich the Kid hated on me. He literally tweeted my number on his Twitter, and he literally got his fans to spam my phone. This didn't happen. Now Rich the Kid and I had a beef. Now Floyd Mayweather, Rich knows Floyd, and Floyd knows Rich. So when Floyd Mayweather made that tweet with the CA, Rich the Kid tweeted there, and he said, "Floyd, you need to take this down. I'm calling you as a scammer." Now, on that tweet, Floyd deleted that tweet in like 5 minutes, okay? And then now Rich the Kid called up Floyd Mayweather and said that you should not do this. And then Floyd calls me back and he's like, Rich says that you scammed him. I can't do this. I mean, I can't take the tweet back up and blah, blah, blah. I was like, I'm going to give you 100,000 again. Just get the tweet back up. And he's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, just delete it in like 45 minutes. Now the entire Twitter space was going crazy because they were like, Rich tells Floyd to delete the tweet. Floyd deletes the CA. The coin dumps to the max. And then I said, wait, I'm going to get the tweet back up. Nobody believed me. And then 10 minutes later, the CA tweet comes back up. The token rallies up all the way to 20 million.
Ain't no way,
and then
dude.
40 minutes from then, the tweet gets deleted again. And that's when I tell people that, you can't really stop my run.
I want to pause and ask, what do we make of all this, right? Sahil's obviously a villain. What do we think about the celebrities themselves, though? What role do they play? I think it's clear that all of them say they were victimized, or most of them, they were scammed. I think in some cases that is clearly true. In other cases, it does seem like a pretty convenient story, though.
My dad took my car to Seattle. How far of a drive is to Seattle, by the way, Shadow?
Jason Derulo, for example, he sort of mentions having kind of early knowledge. He had asked for references and was given examples of people explicitly that were scammed by Sahil in the past.
I mean, surely you ask a guy like this Who else have you worked with? Who else is tweeting for you, right?
Yes, and he went down the line. He's like, I'm the one running Iggy's Twitter, and I'm running her coin. A bunch of people.
This was before the tweet or after tweets?
Yeah, he was like showing me all sorts. This was before. Yeah, he was showing me like all messages and stuff.
Yeah.
Of different people that he had worked with.
So yeah, Jason Derulo had all the information he needed to find out what was really going on. He was told, for example, Caitlyn Jenner had worked with Sahil.
He wanted the
Iggy
money.
Azalea had worked with Sahil, but both.
He wanted the money, bro. Like Jason Derulo is a liar. He's a scammer too as well. He's a piece of, you know what I mean? Wait, am I censored for that? I forget nowadays. But yeah, dude, like all these celebrities are just like, they want money. And you know what? It's sad, but it's kind of true. It's like these celebrities, the reason why they have a lot of money, because they don't give a shit about the people, and they're willing to scam the people in order to get the money. You know what I mean? Like they're willing to do anything to get the money. And most people like don't get in trouble for this, because crypto is still like, to this day, there's not that many regulations. Only very few people got in trouble for these crypto scams, dude.
Of those people had very publicly denounced Sahil. Like he was kind of the laughingstock of Twitter at that point. People were widely sharing that this guy was a scammer. So it's just kind of hard to believe, you know, later he says, you know, after posting, he says, damn, Sahil got me in a tweet. And it's just kind of like a crazy amount of ignorance if that story is true. And the question is just like, is there any responsibility on these celebrities to do any amount of due diligence? Iggy Azalea, for example, actually thinks there is.
I can't really feel empathetic towards you or say, oh, oopsie, I didn't know. Like, so you don't feel responsibility to understand the things you sign or the agreements you sign? You don't think you should know what you're getting yourself into? Fuck everybody else's money that got stolen.
Fuck everybody else.
You don't think that you should figure that out? You're not worried about if you could go to jail for what you're doing or be fined even at that? Like, the morale. Like, let's look at your own protection.
Yeah.
Are you that stupid, or did you just think you could get away with this?
Iggy is really stupid.
Honestly, I think she's right. I don't think you can continue to claim ignorance when somebody has been caught doing something so many times. Or at least it just doesn't look good, right? I will say, I of course went to Jason Derulo directly for comment on the story. He maintained that, of course, he did not know. He believed it was a gambling app at the time. He says he, quote, benefited nothing, and he, quote, lost every penny trying to make most people whole from Sahil's rug. So just let that be what it is. That's his comment on the story.
Oh, that's not that
he also
bad.
says, respectfully, I don't want to be part of this. You're making him more famous. You're giving Sahil what he wants, fame. To be fair to Jason, I think he's actually right about that.
Well, yeah.
Sahil does want fame. I still think this story is worth publishing, though, for two reasons. One, I always think it's good to remind fans not to trust celebrities with financial promotions. And I remind celebrities that promoting financial products is totally different than promoting anything else. And you have an obligation to do due diligence when you're getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to promote these things. You can't just say, hey, I didn't look into them. You know, I don't think that's a good excuse. But secondly, and much more importantly, I want to just ask, at what point do regulators look at interviews like this and say,
yeah, that's
there
like
have
evidence
to be
right
consequences?
There. Right, there's that's
you know,
evidence.
we joke on this. Well, it's not really a joke. It's sort of a meme that crime is legal. It's to cope with all these, you know, the regulators are dropping cases like hotcakes. People are walking. People that were already prosecuted are walking.
Yeah, like, look at this. Trump pardons founder of electric vehicle startup Nikola Trevor Milton.
Prosecuted.
Justice Department will disband its crypto-related enforcement team. Like, what?
Walking away. But most of us hope that there are lines you cannot cross, right? You hope that there isn't a full abandonment of any kind of standard or any kind of laws. So my question is, if there is a line, what is that line? Sahil Arora, in her interview, basically admits to targeting U.S. celebrities, scamming their fans, scamming the celebrities, and then basically brags about it publicly.
I felt the power, I felt the villain, and I was like, yeah, this is my time. You can't me up on this. You're not gonna stop me from rugging the space. Yeah, I'm unstoppable.
I know it hasn't been great days at these different regulators, things like that, but I do want everyone to know the kinds of conversations scammers like this are having. Because there was a reason Sahil was comfortable to come on my show. We actually talked about,
Oh yeah, why?
Should
Why
he
is
be
he
admitting
like?
this stuff? Is there going to be consequences for this? And Sahil
Right.
said no. He doesn't think there are going to be any consequences for what he talks about.
Like before
Really?
Trump, I could imagine people getting jailed. After Trump, there's just no way.
Isn't that bad if we're just heading down that road and our governments are explicitly like allowing that, encouraging
Yeah.
that?
It's bad for our children when they grow up, because then they have a new stream of career, which would be rugging. And then what's gonna be worse is if Howard is teaching you how to rug, because then it kind of becomes like a new profession. So yeah, that's exactly when it's gonna get fucked.
Wow.
Choosing the right business insurance coverage
It's-
can be
it's sad,
overwhelming.
man. It
That's
really
why
is.
3 created an all-in-one.
Look, you know things are bleak
really is sad,
when a
man.
self-professed rug puller is like, yeah, this probably shouldn't be happening. I probably shouldn't be able to get away with this. But this is the message we are sending in America right now. You can totally
Pretty
do
much.
this. You can totally get away with it and
Yeah,
brag
pretty
about
much.
it on video. And none of it matters. It's so depressing. I mean, not just for me, as someone who exposes this stuff.
It's kind of like it's kind of weird. The only way to stop crypto scammers is to cancel them. Like the whole cancel culture. That's the only way you can stop them is to cancel them, like legit. But they would just make another social media. They would just make another persona. It's like nonstop, bro. It's like mini regulation on these type of things.
Full time. Things have gotten very catch and release around here. But it's depressing for people who work 9-to-5 jobs, who are working for, honest living. And somebody is just bragging about cheating and getting away with it. And the broad consensus is, yeah, well, he's probably just going to walk. I mean, I don't know how to say in 50 different ways, like, that is bad. It's
That's really
a
bad, yeah.
terrible
It just
message
sucks.
we're sending, and we should probably stop doing that, and probably should start. People like this should get in trouble, I guess. It's not even me who thinks. This is the craziest part. It's not me on a soapbox just saying this. I'm not the only one with this opinion.
People like me should not exist in the space. I am with you for that. I'm literally agreeing with you on that. Because it's really giving a bad idea to people about the whole space as a whole.
That's right. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I agree with Sahil Aurora. I think his lack of consequences, or feeling like he has no consequences, has made him remarkably honest in this moment.
Well,
and
yeah.
I appreciate him kind of unveiling the full architecture of these scams, even though I think he should face consequences for those scams. If you want to watch the full interview, you can do so on The Void. And yeah, that's basically it.
Like before Trump, I could imagine people getting jailed. After Trump, there's just no way.
Wow,
But
dude.
is it really black and white coffee?
Huh?
The shirts. Black and white? Are you
Oh, they
doing
give it a
okay?
bits. Oh my god,
Oh,
more
I'm-
combos.
Oh, great.
Combos.
So about the shirts, do you have this in like a double wide or a 3X?
Oh my god. Yeah, dude, it's a very sad thing, honestly. Like again, it like really discourages a lot of people. Like, damn, dude, I live an honest life. I work my ass off all my life, and there's like these scammers or these bad people that do all this really bad stuff, and they get away with it. You know what I mean? They get away with it, and it's like, then why the fuck am I trying to live the right way? I might as well do some bad shit and get it and scam my way to the top. You know what I mean? Like that's how it gives that to the people, especially like the new generation, right? Oh my, thank you. Oh my god, thank you for the bits. I gotta add more emotes to my channel, by the way. We're gonna I will be working on some more animated emotes, guys, very soon. Look out for that. Jason likes combos instantly when he went from saying he thought he was just promoting a gambling app, and then in the same interview he admits that he put money into that coin initially, right? Like it just makes no, like he is a bad person in my opinion as well. Oh my god, thank you for the 150 bits. It's really bad that some professed scammers are even shameful to show their faces and identities anymore. Yeah, things are bad. It's like we are living at a world where like crime is legal. Literally. It was bad a couple years ago. It's gotten a little bit better, but like damn, dude, it is still crazy, especially in the online world. Hopefully it gets changed in the future.